比赛快要开始了。
所有喜欢台湾篮球、支持台北富邦勇士的朋友们，大家晚安，大家好。 欢迎大家在今天5月5号礼拜天的下午继续来到我们和平篮球馆，回到我们勇士主场，一起来参与我们本周与 Momo 一起推出仲夏恋曲主题周的第2天。先给进场的自己来点掌声好吗？谢谢大家今天一起来到我们的主场，一起来参与今天的赛事，也跟大家分享，今天我们勇士也将穿上我们全新主题球衣暧昧粉的主题球衣。那么球衣的背后也是有我们球员自己这一次设定的绰号，也欢迎大家可以把握时间到2楼一起来选购一下。也提醒大家，这次有很多新品都在2楼哦，欢迎各位可以去看一下到底有什么新品上架。那么来到今天，我们再次要跟大家分享的是进场，相信大家就拿到我们 Momo 所提供满满的好礼。除此之外，我们在场边的闯关摊位也有许多的好礼，希望大家赛前如果还没有把握的，赶快去把握空档去逛一下，去体验一下。再来2楼我们 LP 品牌摊位，还有我们的抽奖哦。如果抽奖成功获胜的那一位朋友，得奖的那一位朋友，可以获得由我们 LP 品牌所推出跟杰哥同款的加压全腿的腿套。那么也请大家记得。 中场前赶快去投你的抽奖券，因为我们中场就会公布得主是谁。那来到我们的主场呢，刚刚有跟大家呼吁了，今晚6点开始要将你的票投给杰哥。再次跟大家分享以下金句：票投杰哥，平安喜乐。谢谢大家。那么接下来就要来欣赏我们年度最佳啦啦队，要准备拿下2连霸的富邦 Angel。现在邀请大家掌声欢迎富邦 Angel。
Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Lavender Lamborghini, roll up in a blue bikini. Bitches on the beaches looking super cute and freaky. All my friends are princesses, we keep it whipped and creamy. Ice cubes on our tongues because we like to keep it freezy. Lavender Lamborghini, get out on the right side. Should've stayed at home because my girl wanted to ride. Looking luxe and tasting plush and feeling so alive. Wanna take it to the highway, come on, let's ride. Bitches know they can't catch me. Cute, sexy, and my ride sporty. Those slugs know they can't catch me. So let's ride, let's ride.
Baby, I don't wanna hear what you say. I cut you up if you stand in my way. I know I'm fine, yeah, I know I'm okay. I don't care what you say. Complicated, not so very complicated. It ain't so complicated, not so very complicated. Now you're in for the kill, I can never say it. Make a break, make it fast, never keep me waiting. How you gonna play it? Diamonds on my bracelet. Make it spin, make it work, nothing ever breaks me. Complicated, not so very complicated. It ain't so complicated, not so very complicated.
掌声送给富邦 Angels。
现在介绍双方球员登录名单。首先介绍客队福尔摩沙梦想家，球衣配号0号陈正杰，3号吴家俊，4号 No. 4德文马布尔，10号丁冠浩，18号杨胜彦，21号简浩，26号李德威，30号吴松伟，88号周伯成。先发球员 Starting Five， 背号5号 No. 5麦卡洛，背号11号 No. 11林俊吉，24号 No. 24辛沃克，28号卢冠良，42号 No. 42布伊德，总教练 Head Coach Adam Pearman， 助理教练赖柏林、陈世念，协联教练蔡明达，总经理谭俊凯。 球迷朋友们，这个赛季我们仍不放弃重返荣耀。身为团队里的一份子，为了所有支持呐喊的球迷，目标把荣耀留在台北这座城市。勇士将坚持面对挑战，努力突破自己的极限，再次缔造属于我们的勇士王朝。
在这主场上，有我们的年华飞扬，遗憾的瞬间都铸就了不凡的传奇。比赛背后是世代相传的信念。决胜时刻，我们是队友，是家人。我们将传递荣耀，并肩前行。你们的眼中闪烁着未来的星辰，而我们将在宇宙中永恒。
你以为哦？不吼了。
I can't lose, I won't lose. You may wanna, you can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' save yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself. Play yourself, save yourself. I think it's best you run away. I won't let you finish. You came for me, you played yourself. You scream for help. Here's a chain and nobody will. No pain, no gain. Watch who you bang with. Make it to the top. Same entertainment. As soon as you better know that I'ma never miss. When they coming for me, yeah, I'm gonna tell them this.
台北富邦勇士的球迷们准备好了吗？让我听到你们的尖叫声！现在介绍地主队台北富邦勇士球员登录名单。首先欢迎勇士吉祥物皮尔。球员出场背号3号得分后卫 Number 3 Jet 海线领袖台湾喷射机张宗宪，背号8号前锋勇士队逆流而上的鲑鱼 Number 8周桂宇，背号10号前锋 Number 10来自法国浪漫射手 Steve 张文平，背号14号小前锋奇妙老爹本土洋将队长蔡文成。背号15号本土中锋禁区魔兽基米谢宗荣，背号21号中锋 Number 21酷帅高冷曾祥俊，背号23号大前锋 Number 23勇士队 Jordan Smart 石伯恩，背号24号后卫敢拼敢打破茧而出 TJ 简廷照，背号32号勇士队连霸主力中锋小夫塞瑟夫 Number 22一个塞瑟夫。And now the starting five， 下面介绍先发球员，球衣背号0号后卫3件一哥南洋小跑车赖廷恩，背号30号双人前锋兼具速度与弹跳力的跑轰4个泰勒 Number 20泰勒贝。 背号11号后卫3分冷箭，锋芒内敛，KJ 洪凯杰。球衣背号5号会飞的中锋，highlight制造机 ，Number 5 CJ Chris 强森。背号12号小前锋，勇士队精神领袖，永远的人气王，野兽林志杰。总教练 Head Coach 许金哲，助理教练吴永仁、江志正、林伟浩、魏维，体能教练郑伟娟，防护师林武章、彭玉明，翻译梁兆轩，领队 Chris 蔡成儒。双方球队最后热身。
好的，在球员暖身的同时，要邀请所有现场的朋友拿起你的折扇，先将它折起来，也再次欢迎 Angels 来到场中。来到我们的主场，在赛前依旧也要带大家一起来进行我们赛前应援节奏的复习与暖身。先把折扇折起来，并且一起来开嗓，待会比赛过程中才不会卡痰哦。好 ，Angels 来到场中，来到我们的主场，富邦勇士的主场，最熟悉的莫过于 Let's Go 富邦 ，Let's Go 勇士。折扇准备好，跟上音乐，拍手一起来
Let's go 富邦
！Let's go
勇士
！Let's go
富邦
！Let's go
勇士。
好，接下来今天我们一样 ，Go Go 台北，一起为台北这座城市一起努力拼战。当你听到这首歌的节奏，请用力的拍6下，跟上节奏，拍手来
Go Go 台北
！Go Go 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 Go！ 而当你在比赛过程中听到 TFB， 正是我们球队英文的缩写名称，所以呢，听到 TFB， 请用力的大力的拍5下，并且一起喊出来，跟上音乐一起 TFB。很好，再来，一个灯、2个灯、3个灯、4个灯，噔噔噔噔，要请大家大声的喊出：富邦勇士，请开灯。非常好，接下来进攻跟加油我们都教完了，双手防守，还有请大家发出你的声音，一起将声音跟力量都借给勇士。防守拍2下，一起来防守，防守，防守，防守，一起来。谢谢，慢慢的开嗓嘛，那对方也有洋将，也是要让大家听得懂。但是我们啦啦队也有洋将哦，所以大家都要一起大声的喊出 defense， 拍3下，一起来 defense， 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 快你们！谢谢大家，表现很好。接下来，请大家看一下篮筐后方左右2区的朋友们，请帮我们在对手罚球的时候，不要忘记你手边的道具哦，有我们球员的大头板，包含在动次席还有富邦 Angels 的大头板，请记得在对方罚球的时候高举起来，一起来守住对方每一波的罚球。而全场更需要大家的声音，一起来干扰对手。也别忘了，我们还有勇士的斗嘴日常的贴图大头板，一起来帮我们勇士守住对方每一波罚球。再来，请大家也来看一下我们大荧幕，我们计分板上，我们按照背号开始，请记得在我们球员拿下。
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youth. A throwback battle tonight as the Formosa Dreamers are in town to play the Taipei Fubon Braves. The season series between these two teams head-to-head are split 3 wins and 3 losses. But as of this week, they find themselves in different positions. The Dreamers want to lock up the #1 seed, while the Braves are facing the prospects of missing the playoffs if they don't string together some W's here. The Dreamers only a half game ahead of the Pilots after the earlier result. I guess I need to check myself. 1 game ahead of the Pilots. Braves have the Pilots to thank as well for beating the Lioneers, so their gap is only 1.5 games. The Kings will play here this upcoming Tuesday. Still a chance they can improve their seeding. On the Mandarin broadcast is Julian Lin Zilong and Mark 田文辉。球迷朋友们，你找到了英文转播 Plus 当然有中文转播，但你要按到中文的转播连接。谢谢你的收看，记得 Plus 的转播、YouTube 转播都要按赞。Last time these two teams played was all the way back on February 17th. It's been 79 days, 15 games for the Braves, 17 games for the Dreamers.
赶快！今天又来到勇士主场，带你来闯关一下摊位。现在我们来到的是恋爱上签，来抽一支，试一下你的恋爱签怎么样？这是什么？解签。终极油光，这么巧，终极油光任务就是，穿上我们勇士的服装，然后拿着我们 Uno 的洗面乳，然后就可以摆出胜利的姿势，就可以获得什么呢？那秀给大家看，各位男生朋友了，这个很需要啦，这个我们就是可以用玩笑完美男人的保湿冻，每天敷脸就可以跟女孩子一样漂漂亮亮，不会有油光，又可以保持水亮亮。但是这还只是其中一关而已，要走，赶快下去第二关，哇！我们又来到哪里？这里是 Momo 粉丝募集站，只要打开你的手机，扫描 QR code 加入我们的社群，成为我们的好朋友，然后分享给5个好朋友，可以干嘛？5个人嘛，那拿5份嘛。可是不止这个好吃的饼干之外，还有我们的牙膏可以送。但是记得哦，我们有牙膏配4包饼干，这么多，对不对？刚刚我们去了 Uno 的摊位，求了签，现在来到 Momo 的摊位，拿好多好礼，但是东西太多怎么办？我很贴心，帮各位准备这个爱在夏天我们仲夏恋曲的购物袋，来，通通有，装起来，带回家，带起来，来，我们先继续装啊！你想要的话，记得来勇士主场，赶快来体验，把握赛前的时间哦。如果你现在才看到，那可能有的赶快来哦，继续装，耶！
The theme for the Braves homestand is 仲夏恋曲 or Midsummer Romance. As to the basketball, pregame spoke to Julian Boyd, asking him about possibly joining Chinese Taipei as a naturalized player and also how they plan on attacking the rest of the regular season and try to go for the #1 seed.
Once that opportunity or the option even came around for me, it would be an honor. I've already been here. It's my 3rd year here in Taiwan, and every year I've been here, for me, it gets better and better as far as the country, the people, team I play on. It's amazing. So to be able to represent this country and be able to have a passport and be nationalized, I think would be an honor to be able to represent this country. And I think, like I said, once that option came about and came to me, I'm someone who I would have loved to jump on that, like I said, just because of how I love this country, how I've played here, and I feel like I got quite a few years left to playing good basketball, and there's nowhere else I really want to play now except Taiwan anyway, so I feel like just sticking it all here for the rest of my career would be one of the best options for me and, most comfortability for how much I love it here. It definitely means a lot, when you work this hard for the whole year, and we've been around that 1-2 spot the entire year. So to work as hard as we've worked for this far, I think for us to finish that job and clinch that first spot and get that, I think that's one of our first of many goals. Obviously, a championship is where we really want to be, but to be able to say for first place in the league and then be able to go and get the championship, I think would be a double thing. That's great for this season. So we got 4 games left. We're super locked in still, and we're definitely going for that first spot.
Julian Boyd, a Southern boy out of San Antonio, Texas. On the season, sometimes wrongfully so, thought of maybe a little bit of an afterthought for his rather, shall we say, height challenge at only 201 centimeters or 6'7", but does play more or less a power forward position. But statistically, Julian Boyd has been having a great season, been contributing a lot to the Dreamers. 0.95 points per possession, way above average, second on the Dreamers. In fact, third in minutes played, 964, and third in plus minus at 149 as we look at the traditional basketball stats. In the second season, he was part of the Dreamer squad that forced a double overtime elimination game against the Braves right here at Taipei Hooping Gymnasium. Still almost 18 points per game on the season. Of course, from that year, the import rules have changed where 3 can be on the active roster and 2 can be on the floor at all times. How about another power forward? Zheng Xiangjun, or Jack, was interviewed, asked about how power forwards can work in the Braves system and how the Braves import selection might go for the rest of the season.
因为可能上一场我们打钢铁人，然后我们是派3大阵容，就可能想要在禁区拿到好的优势，可能像上一场就可能篮板都差不多，然后可能这场就想要换一个阵容试试看能不能对，就是把机动性调高一点，看能不能在对钢铁人的防守能够更有效率的限制他们。我觉得3大可能就比较就是让球队的禁区能够更好这样，然后可能2大1小就变成是说就是像可能我们是之前是麦克，他们得分能力就会比较好，就变成说进攻会比较大于防守这样。
Zheng Xiangjun sharing that way back they played the Steelers with 3 bigs but didn't have a rebounding advantage, so maybe with a smaller power forward like himself or Tyler Bay they might work a little bit better, and saying that certainly the not center or not centered body player needs to bring a little bit more offense, and that was definitely the case, and it certainly has been the case for Tyler Bay in his last 3 games. Of course, the caveat being we're all against the Steelers. To put a bow on the Julian Boyd interview, Chinese Taipei certainly looking for a naturalized player after Willie Martino's contract expired, losing 20 points to New Zealand and 53 points to the Philippines in the February window of the World Cup qualifiers. Naming some, Pang Yuhan and Wang Litang will be the 3 officials from left to right. As we get to the players, Randall Walco, Julian Boyd, Chris McCullough, Aji, Ling Junji, and Ryan Lu Guanliang for the Dreamers. On the Brave side, Chris Johnson next to Tyler Bay, number 0 Lai Tingan, number 11 KJ Hong Kai-jie, starting next to Mr. Popular finalist for 4th year, Beast Lin Zijie. He's won the last 3 editions, of course. So the change in starters from yesterday to today on the Brave side is KJ coming in. He only played 9 minutes and 28 seconds, 1.2 assists. He's in for Steve-O Zhang Wenping, who played 21 minutes, scored 9 points, and had the best plus 12 among the Brave starters from yesterday. For those of you watching the Plus League, and it's not your first time, you would know the Dreamers for the last 3 seasons have often featured import center Brandon Gilbeck, but he is taking today off, whether choice by the coaching staff or maybe it's strategic, or there could be an injury that they might want him to sit this one out for. So the only other time this season that the Dreamers played without him happened to have this starting 5, and we're about to get to our tip, but there's a maybe not so Dreamer-friendly story about the results of that game, but it's a new day, and that was from several weeks ago. Dreamers in their forest green jersey, Braves in their special edition pink jerseys. A very low toss one by the Dreamers as the Braves match up in man defense. Tyler Bay against Chris McCullough as Randall Walco spins out of some trouble. Run down on the catch and shoot. And that's a basket to start the game off for the Dreamers. Lu Guanliang, free agent signing with the Dreamers. couple seasons ago, shooting 32% from beyond the arc. Beast retreating to the left side, can't answer. Over to McCullough, given a step, he tries, that's off. Maitian on the Johnson screen, down low to Bay, across, as there's cross matchups. Beast left wide open, how about from the other wing, short. Ryan working with Julian Boyd, kicking out to McCullough, his open shot. Another miss as team rebounding by the Braves. On the season, the Braves, #1 team in three-point shooting by percentage at 32.7. So it's not a big gap between them and the rest of the field. Bay taking, then firing away. No points yet for the home squad. Haji slipping a pass down. Good patience there as Julian Boyd will lay it off the glass. Once again, Boyd's numbers, about 17 points, 10 rebounds. He's guarded by Walco as trying to step through, but good sound defense. A quick steal and a quick foul. A little bit careless there by the Dreamers before bringing the ball up. Actually, it was Laitian who was just right underneath the basket the whole time. Laitian starting the point guard duties. Number 3, Jet Zhang Dongxin has been working off an injury pretty much all season. And Jeff Wu as well, not expecting him back on the season. Actually a free agent signing from the Dreamers after a couple seasons there. Braves pretty intentionally matching up on man exactly these matchups with Laitian bulldozing Aji there. One now, after hesitation into the painted area, flipping it all the way back to Boyd. Only 2 seconds left from the high post. Chris Johnson over to Zijie, but instead of shooting, over to Bay, and he slams it with 2. Good patient offense there by the Braves. Found the open spot and attacked it. How about Ling Junqi on the dribble, and that's down. Aji in the running for MVP of the season. As Beast blocked from behind, got his own board back. Laitian's driving kick, Bay on the second attempt, that's nothing but net. And so the Braves tie it up. Skip pass as Ryan will get a chance. The Braves on their side going the same imports as yesterday with Ira Zaisev ready and waiting on the bench. Slip pass, a little too low for Bay. Chris Johnson with 8 on the shot clock. Good rebound by McCullough there. He's got a dribble pull up and a miss as Boyd in the right spot. Aji from his spot on the elbow. Looks like the Braves very intentionally trying to run him off the three-point line, and the Dreamers guard is taking it. Skip to KJ, he's got to win 3, and he bottoms it. So Honkai just surpassing yesterday's scoring total, of course. Did not have that many opportunities, actually a 34% three-point shooter. Pocket pass as Boyd loses it on the way down. Numbers for the Braves, Beast, Laitian, to KJ hitting one, and another. So by my count, it's been a 11-2 run as McCullough taking the nice feed from Boyd. Braves certainly want to open up the game and increase the pace as the Dreamers guard them quite well on the season. Bay, that one's in and out. Tyler Bay is a pretty prototypical power forward. He can shoot the 3, doesn't look that comfortable. As McCullough pokes it out. Still, the Braves have numbers. Boyd recovers, though, as they're cross-matched up with Bay on the block against Achi. Help coming, flipping it up and in. That's one thing I've kind of noticed about the Plus League. Even though with the new import rules, teams sometimes going with a quote-unquote small import as Achi tries the putback tip. Not paying attention, ball gets by Beast. Free possession for the Dreamers. That's Achi getting by a couple before fouling. Timeout coming up. Well, my observation is these quote-unquote small imports are really just power forwards. But more on that after the break. We're here at Hupping Gymnasium, Braves Dreamers.
比尔，这不是新庄郑先生吗？比尔，要用什么动作，请他模仿。哦，头晕了，想必是看到25号的安娜头就晕了。哎，今天你生日，生日快乐！掌声给他好吗？祝你生日快乐！ 欢迎我们家庭的成员们一起来支持勇士哦，挥挥手，跟比尔做出一样的动作。哦，来喽，两位美女，跟着比尔一起左一拳，右一拳，左勾拳，右勾拳，升龙拳。平常比尔有在练格斗吧？我猜。哦，哇，这是 Love Can 还是 Copy Can？ 公然放闪现场。
So baseball commentator Josh is in the building and might recognize this cheerleader as, well, actually the entire Braves Angels might be showing up at Fubon Guardians games as Bill shrinks away, maybe to find some more fun elsewhere in the stadium. Early goings before we went to break, 15-11 for the Braves. As mentioned before, they're in the rearview mirror of the Lioneers, especially with the loss this past Tuesday. But they're still not out of it yet. Their elimination number right now is 4, and it stayed at 4 thanks to them winning and the Lioneers losing yesterday to the New Taipei Kings. After their timeout, it's Steve-O trying to chase Devin Marble around. Substitutions for both teams. Backdoor as Bay reaches and steals it. Hesitation, then an airballed floater as the tip rebound goes to Chen. Marble through contact will at least get a foul. Typically, Coach Roger has number 8 Zokoyer as his #1 defensive stopper of wings, but so far I haven't seen him in action, and actually only played 20 minutes yesterday, having started 14 straight games. But it's Devin Marble who's been pretty lethal against the Braves. 21 points per game, 6 rebounds, 4.5 assists. Those are real good numbers. And against the Yongshi, that's nearly 30 points and 6.5 assists on 57% shooting. So, you know, the Braves have put quite a bit of emphasis in the scouting report on how to deal with number 4. Evo getting by 1, out to Bay. Good recovery by Ryan as the hesitation with the clutching layup, almost. McCullough recovering over the head of Derek, who will set up a screen for Ryan. Tai Won-sen's also in. Back pass is McCullough from the free throw area, knocks it down. Chris McCullough in this season series of 3 games played, 23 points, but only on 36% field goal percentage, a -14 as Chris Johnson is fouled. Yesterday, CJ scored 11 and pulled down 7 rebounds as Derek lead away, getting some camera love. The white bars underneath the team names is the fouls by the teams on the quarter. The Dreamers just committed their 2nd as a team. Johnson, 19 points, just about on the season, 11 rebounds. Now, he might have the height of a center, but Chris Johnson, also a 36% shooter from 3-point land and also 81% from the line, though I'd always say it shouldn't matter how big and tall you are or how small and little you are. Free throw shooting shouldn't have big and little splits. Through pass as Boyd taking the contact and scoring. Slip pass by Marble. TJ got a lane, back pass to Bay. As he swings it over, Zaitsev will get a first look. Quick double team as Zaitsev is shook, and a two-handed jam by Devin Marble. Way to go to maneuver around the double team. TJ with the screen. In a bad position, hits it off the backboard. The Dreamers with the lead, and now a foul to stop him in transition. Gonna look at Ihor Zaitsev just for a beat, thought about switching back to his man, and that's the window that Marble needed. Now, Devin Marble is not one of those players I mentioned that will play power forward. Definitely a player of a wing's body playing point. Swinging it over and penetrating. Randall Walker will have it slip. And ask for a blocking foul on the play. Winston on the roll will leave the layup short. Dreamers chance to extend the lead. Marble again facing a double team, but a quick whistle as bonus free throws will be coming up. on the season. Devin Marble, only 51 for 88. Definitely looks like a typo, but you can kind of see his free throw set shot not nearly as comfortable as his jump shot from the field. Goes 1 for 2. Zaitsev with Boyd guarding. Now setting up screen as TJ clutching, wild missing layup. A lot of good defense by the Dreamers in this stretch. Marble left open. And will be called for a flip dribble. Had a great opportunity. That's one thing about Devin Marble. Pretty much no expression changes to him. Credit to him. Hammer action, but Winston will get fouled. Loves moving from left to right across the court. Looks like Aji will return to action. The Braves team captain, Ty Winston, cashing a few free throws. Marble through a wall of Braves defenders, gets it to go anyways. Good hands by Boyd, trying to contend that the Braves touch it last. Let's get in a look. Marble had just a step on Steve-O and great control to get an accurate shot off. On the other side, it's Bay going right at Jerry Zobotan. Down to Winston, has a man underneath. So big skip pass right into the hands of Aji. Boyd back to number 11, getting the alley back. And a good score by the Dreamers. The other way, Igor Zaitsev will lay it in. Marble keeping up the scoring is 26-20. You're following on with the plus league stats. As you see, Marble's 9 points. The play-by-play of the game is also on the website pleagueofficial.com/game/530. Swinging it around. Randall Walko's got a good look. Bad pass by TJ as Coach Roger is calm right now, but I'm sure he's fierce with these turnovers. Holding for a last possession. Marble's step back on the way off as time will seemingly expire on the first quarter. So the Braves off to a good start, but the Dreamers turned it around. They're up by 6 heading into the second quarter.
跟上，拍手拍手。来看一下我们的默契有没有越来越好。准备，跟上音乐，再来一次。拍手拍手，转圈，大声来。听一下自己的声音哦，越大声的礼物就往那边送，统统有，一起来。前面不错，再来一次，很好。最后一次，好来 ，Angels 要来送礼物喽，请一起来送出哪边最热情，将礼物送给大家。来来来，双手不要停，拿出热情，哪边热情最大，礼物就送过去。大家也可以看到，今天默默可一起来跟勇士应援，比尔交给你照顾喽。
Thanks for joining the broadcast. Be sure to leave a like on the stream. Some of the faces in the crowd on a Sunday evening here from Hoping Gymnasium, home of the Braves. The one thing I noted is the Braves committed a lot of turnovers and on the passes, maybe careless, no-look kind of varieties. It was only 4, but that led to a lot of Dreamers transition opportunities, and Dreamers, despite shooting only 1 for 8 from 3, 10 for 13 from 2, so they're really not settling out there. Braves about 30% from the field. It was Lai Tian as that went dance off the rim. Rebounding-wise, Dreamers also had a 15-7 advantage, so more possessions is more scoring opportunities. And clearly, the Dreamers bench better than the Braves bench, and the Braves will have to play their bench, having to play 3 games in 4 days. Chokwe, fresh time in the game, he clanks a shot. Rando Walko bowling over Steve-O, and that'll be a charge. But I'd like to get another look at that one with Steve-O outside the restricted area. Definitely looks like he is outside of the area, and not an easy play, certainly for the officials, but it can be understandable. That one being where Steve-O flew straight back, and that's kind of one of your clues when you're officiating out there. JJ, the Laitian, down to Johnson from the post, swishing it. Johnson, 2 points before on free throws. Now he's got himself a field goal as Julian Boyd missing that one. Zaisef trying to drive on McCullough, scooping and scoring. It's a little bit of a Braves one to start. Josh, little jump pass as Zaisef will launch it. McCullough again with a good hands. They'll take their time. 3-point shooting. 11 attempts for both teams, but Braves have 3 makes. How about Julian Boyd from the right corner? Long rebound toward Achi. Cross matchup, but McCullough will swing it. And Walko having trouble with it. 3 seconds left. Maneuvering left, putting it up, and it's going to be an air ball. So good defense by the Braves there, despite being cross-matched up. With McCullough with the much smaller Lai Ting guarding him. Get another look. Lai Ting not settling and letting Chris Johnson take a shot. So a 4-0 start in the second quarter. On the help, it's Zokoi from the left corner. He gets it to go. Braves up by 1. Achi down low to Derek, who lays it in. Good find there. Down low to Zaitsev. Kick out to CJ, over to Josh. Checking his feet, and no, as McCullough stays nice and high with that board. Juji taking it himself, and butter. That's a personal 4-point, not quite scoring run, but he's involved with 4 points. Juji 6 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. As Johnson over 2, there's a whistle. And Owako trying to contest. Randy's got long arms, but not nearly as long as Chris Johnson's full reach, as you see the touch of the elbow. Owako ahead to the bench. There's Brandon Gilbeck. Still in, I guess we can call that athleisure wear. Or maybe just athletic wear, considering it's a long sleeve and basketball shorts. Achi's got a step, taking the shot and making the shot. Sounds like Coach Roger wants to make an adjustment. 8 minutes to go in the half. It's the Dreamers who are up once again on the ball game. Plus League store now has khaki color t-shirts. Get one for yourself. PLeagueofficial.com/shop. PLEAGUEOFFICIAL.com/SHOP. Do I need to spell com for you guys? That's COM. Braves special guest in the house. Got his own custom jersey as well. As the squad gets ready to head back out on the floor, Ling Junji starting to heat up. A couple of his baskets led to this Braves timeout. He's got 8 points on 4 of 6 shooting on the night. Ling Junji actually has better splits against the Braves here at Heping Gymnasium. 11.4 points on 45% field goal shooting. He even has a block here. Can you believe it? Actually, kind of was a personal turning point in the season for him. The 26-year-old guard out of Nantou turned it over on a pass in the game which the Dreamers eventually lost in overtime. Drive and kick as Lai Tian's got a chance, but that one's halfway down now. Chris Johnson couldn't get the pass through to Zhen Xiangjun, and so, unlike my prediction, Zhen Xiangjun and Tyler Bay playing together. Derek trying his move. Kind of a side leaner. quick whistle as Dewey was matched up on Johnson. 3 team fouls for the Dreamers. Day on the post, out to Leitinga, and as they space out, trying to get Aji involved. Swung through as Zokoi missing the floater, and a little friendly fire there. Oh, it looks like just a slip of the legs. Hopefully they clean up that spot. Sorry, Marble. Didn't mean to accuse you of anything. That's just what I saw. Horns action as Josh floating a pass down low. Out to Bay. Hustle by Leitinga, but it's going to be out of bounds. Dreamers basketball. Three-point shooting, the Dreamers still trying to heat up from the outside. Dewey on Josh. Help comes, runs into Zheng and makes it anyways. Back to the 6-point lead for the Dreamers that we started this quarter with. Josh and Bay in a 2-man game. A one-footed jumper, bingo. So Zokoi feeling good about the jumper, not so good about the floaters. Unintentional handoff to an intentional handoff. Slip pass, Derek. Getting the pass off, Brisk. Taking on Chris Johnson, no. Fouled on the second attempt. A big reaction as you can see from CJ there. Take another look for ourselves. Clean defense here. Understandable how that'd be the reaction. Try to look out for the custom names on the back of the Braves jerseys. McCullough, 4 points, 8 boards. But besides Julian Boyd, Chris McCullough and Brandon Gilbeck are actually candidates for the naturalized player spot on the Chinese Taipei roster, as led by one of the Dreamers. I would call him a suit, but they're in polos tonight. Louis Chen, who's involved with the Chinese Taipei Basketball Association. Back in the day, as they slip past in, Chandru taking 2 steps, missing as somehow Tyler Bay had the hops. Coming out of nowhere, it seemed. Marble over to Jerry, who passes it right back. Got a step. Over his head, layup missed. Chance for the Braves on the run. Boyd intercepts that pass. Fubon now spinning, missing, as Leitinga will race it up ahead. 3-on-2, 3-on-3. Zokoi to the mismatch. Pass flipping through CJ's hand as Ryan will dribble it out. Very playground basketball as missed by Jay Chen. How about on the second effort? There's a foul. Understandably frustrated Braves, but I would also say they've missed out on their opportunities. Gonna look at the putback dunk by Bay. Running across the lane and reaching back with the dunk is pretty incredible. Chen, the backup shooting guard, too strong with that free throw. Averages 21 minutes played per game. Only has 2 DNPs. Chen's been counted on quite a bit this season. You kind of expect a little bit more out of him. Of course, not only missing 2 free throws, but Hayden Wujaching is also dealing with injuries as a drained 3 by Josh will tie it up at 35. A whistle as they ended up on the hardwood. Looks like sideline out of bounds. Another look at Julian Boyd and Babe. Working against each other. Sounds like a flop warning was issued. So it's a little bit of a double whammy there. Marble rising, firing as Bay pulls it down. Hedge as Johnson catches it, twisting around, so close. Under 4 minutes to go, Marble getting by, but not scoring. Beast is in as a quick push down low. Certainly the fans a little bit riled up. There's been a lot more physicality given that the shooting splits have not been great on the game. Dreamers 15 makes on 37 attempts. Meanwhile, the Braves 12 makes on 34 shots. Timeout by the Dreamers as they talk it over. So as you heard, Coach Perlman wants to give Devin Marble some good looks. Now don't make the mistake I made before. Devin is spelled D-E-V-Y-N M-A-R-B-L-E. Devin Marble out of Flint, Michigan. University in Iowa. Want his bigs to roll hard, so somebody will have to chase. An ISO for Johnson though. But stepping out of bounds before that reverse big windmill. Get a second look for ourselves. He's also working with the pink sneakers too, and yep, that foot, right foot, just kind of twitches out of bounds as he was stepping through. And illegal screen as Zijie goes down. That cannot be considered a clean screen. Now, of course, I've heard a lot about the officiating side of how to officiate screens. You got to give them space, you got to be set. But I've also heard, as Chris Johnson hitting a tough jumper, I also heard from Taiwanese players and coaches saying that you have to get in the way of the defender. Dribbling against the screen, Aji, get it over to Boyd. His catch and shoot way short as McCullough, good hands. I'd argue he has some of the best hands in the league. The dribble pull up, but short. Pretty much anywhere in his catch radius and the ball at any velocity. That went halfway down now by Chen Xiangqun. Chris McCullough can handle those passes. So on the cross matchup, Aji flipping it up, but missing. That's Chen Xiangqun by a step. On the quarter, 17 for the Braves. As Bay will line up a shot. That one's way off. Again in transition. Skip pass, double, give it a try. No. A tie up as Aji fouled. Putting his nose in there, and Beast will have to pay for it with a foul. Substitutions for the Braves. Right now, nobody on the Dreamers and nobody on the Braves in particular foul trouble. 0 1s and 2s. Slip passes, Boyd on the spin, stuck by Zaitsev. 2 seconds left. Jay Chen will beat the buzzer. So good sequence by the Dreamers in the end. Zaitsev was looking for Johnson, now getting it to him. He spins and shoots, making it over McCullough, and the whistle. So far on the game, Chris Johnson, as you see there was contact on the arm. By my count, McCullough, his second personal. Johnson 9 points, 5 boards. Make it 10 points. Chris McCullough also goes by Brisk, his favorite brand of iced tea. Hint, hint, that's how you find him on social media. Kind of an excuse me foul by KJ there, and that'll send Aji to the line. Be the first time Aji stepping up to the line. Might also go by the English name of Luca. 99 made free throws on the season, 122 attempts. If it was any other year, you might have won Rookie of the Year back in the 2020-2021 season. Johnson avoiding the Doug swipe. CJ feeling it, given a chance right on the small to big handoff. Chance to get back ahead. Quick show, but they retreat as Aji dribbles it to a backcourt violation. Didn't quite get the wrap around with that behind the back dribble. He's crowded as Zaitsev can screen his three on the way, but off. Seems like the Braves have been settling on the outside quite a bit. Up to Chen. Waiting for the defense, though. There is a 5-second shot clock, game clock difference. Now he tries, only getting metal. 4 seconds, Boyd. He'll rise and fire on the water bottle. Rebound by the Braves. Okay, broadcaster certainly getting a workout in all the missed shot calls I got on my sheet. 40-39 the score as the two teams head into the locker rooms. A low-scoring affair in a typically high-scoring environment here at Doping Gymnasium. Take a break, halftime analysis after this.
第一位5656，第二位2892，第三位，好中了是不是？第三位2835，5856，2892，2835，三位赶快来集合哦，恭喜来领奖。好，再来，刚刚赛前有提醒大家，在我们 LP 品牌摊位这边也有集气来抽奖，可以获得勇士限定款我们的加压篮球全腿套，中奖的是3070，一样赶快带着你的得奖联来集合报到领奖。哦，更正 ，LP 品牌的请带着你的得奖联直接到摊位领取，直接到2楼摊位领取。再来，我们要来请8位参赛者都来了吗？拿着小球来集合，还有4位，赶快！那个球不是礼物，虽然那是小曹亲手送给各位的，但是那个不是礼物，那个是我们中场游戏的参赛资格，赶快来报到，哦！来，好。先跟已经报到的朋友来说一下，待会有没有看到中间有一排1圈椅子？待会呢，就是类似大风车的概念啊，我们就是围着中圈，要在线外哦，线外排1圈，然后音乐没有停之前要继续运球，一直往前走。音乐一停，去抢座位，我们取淘汰制，取最后4位就获胜了，了解吗？好，现在几位报到了？差3位，赶快！还有3位拿到小球的朋友，赶快来集合哦！那个真的不是礼物哦，提醒你们。来，如果没有来的话，我们就一样，待会取最后4位哦。拿到小球朋友，赶快来哦！在这边要提醒大家，待会的6点钟快到了，6点钟要到了，就可以投第3阶段，人气王，请唯一支持杰哥，谢谢。哦，这边有一位朋友来了。
Fans, your vote matters. The Plus League's Mr. Popular vote entering the final stage and recently announced, I believe earlier today, it's Ling Zijie versus Ling Junji. And they happen to be playing on these two teams you're watching tonight. Follow on the Plus League's Facebook, Instagram, or Line to follow the links to get your vote in. Lin Zilong and Tiong Hui on the Mariner broadcast. I'm Ryan Chen, your English commentator. Time to pull up the combined team statistics from the first half, where, of course, the notable thing is low shooting percentage, three-point shooting percentage in particular. And the Dreamers do have a rebounding advantage, 33-24, and one thing's been clear, both teams have the turnover bug right now. And not on the screen, but also noteworthy is the Dreamers only 5 of 10 from the free throw line. The Braves 7 of 9 is percentage-wise better. Thinking about the game, it's definitely been a defensive matchup after a little bit of hot stretches of offense in the first quarter. The Dreamers aren't doing anything that exotic, but shrinking their defense a little bit more. And at the same time, the Braves have been settling for a lot of contested threes on the outside, not making it easier on themselves. Meanwhile, on the other side of the floor, my observation is that the Braves were forcing the Dreamers into pick and roll angles that they're not very used to, whether the ball handler will have to dribble a little bit more sideways, or the roller will be in not an advantageous position to receive the pass. And the Braves' three-point defense was actually, in my opinion, getting better and better as the half was going. The Dreamers initially missed a lot of open looks. And what used to be the master of isolations, Chris McCullough, with 5 points, but not given exactly that many ISO touches. Not that the offense is designed like that. It's just something that'll happen. As Achi and Devin Marble tied 9 points apiece, leading the Dreamers. Over on the Brave side, Chris Johnson, however, has been given the green light. He's got 10 points next to fellow starter Tyler Bay's 9. Number 8, Sokoyer, has 8 points. It is time to go to another break. The start of this second half will be coming in a few moments.
哇，谢谢我们郑先生礼让小朋友，掌声送给他好吗？也谢谢我们很灵活的小朋友，来一起合照一张。好，球先帮我归还好吗？我们来发个礼物。不知道刚刚你这样的行为，安娜有没有看到？好，我们一起上前好吗？一起来到中间，来带着礼物来到中间。好，来中间哦。好，一起排一直排，面向前方，来面向我这边，面向我这边，再往后退一步好了，好，后退一步 ，OK， 好，好，摸摸口一起加入哦，来柠檬一起，我们一起合照一张，先看中间，获胜的朋友可以获得我们有默默所提供的保温杯，还有马克杯，那么参加奖也有我们勇士好礼，谢谢，来后方领奖，谢谢各位，谢谢8位参赛者，谢谢你们，辛苦了。好，接下来颁发的是神预测的朋友，来神预测，比尔跟默默口一起来合照好吗？神预测的朋友可以获得的是我们一样是由默默所提供的 Monster 的快充头，还有勇士福袋。来，过来一点，集中一点，好。先看这里哦。好，谢谢你们，恭喜，谢谢你们，幸运得主。
喝水不够，喝 Fin 就好，Fin 补给饮料。喝水不够，喝 Fin 就好，Fin 补给饮料。喝水不够，喝 Fin 就好，Fin 补给饮料。
Progress is an all-wheel drive that insists on weather instead of resisting it.
干嘛？哦，开始了是不是？哦，抱歉。中场时间呢，我们就一起来到2楼商店来逛逛街。秀一下，这是什么？好小，好可爱哦。这是你们呢？勇士好像推出最新的女孩小周边迷你相框，可以当别针哦，就是盲包。你看，来试试看自己的手气，拆开来，希望大家可以抽到奶昔跟 Jessie， 然后一起放着。然后昨天签名会就有人签了嘛，非常可爱。但你们会害羞吗？夏天来了，比基尼的相框，好看吗？我非常喜欢啊，非常好看啊，好看一起看哦。但说到这个好看的衣服，当然就是我们身上的球衣嘛，这也是暧昧粉，而且球员都是烫印那个绰号，欢迎大家来一起烫印一下。那你们呢？哦，奶昔 Jessie， 哦，好无聊，没关系。但我跟大家分享一下，除了有球衣新的之外，还有 T 恤。你看这排汗 T 是赛车造型的感觉。那这个呢有不一样的设计，这次推出好多，我看一下，不错。那这个Nice Play， 那粉红色的也不错。总之呢，我们先继续试穿啊，你们记得把握时间来。这次好多衣服哦，不然我们就去待会来逛一下好了。然后记得相框要来买哦，非常棒，满满的福利都在我们的迷你相框，赶快来2楼商店。我们来看一下这件，你穿什么 size 啊？
我穿 M。
好，那我们来逛一下哦，试穿一下，这不错
可乐果迷你变小颗，超迷你放口吃，迷你新上市。
목이 간지러운데 사람 많은 엘리베이터를 탔을 때 리콜라 스위스 알프스 허브가 미안해. 그럴 땐 숨 쉬세요.
Samsung Galaxy S24旗舰系列，看我的全新搜寻圈，快速好找，一出手就搞定。Galaxy S24系列全新上市。宠爱母亲节开始喽！全站最高回馈20%，天天免费赚100万梦币，满额送专柜法品，超取免运送美食，千大品牌挑战市场破百价，最优惠的都赠 Momo 宠爱母亲节。
Apes hunt humans. That is wrong.
人类存亡关键之谜。You think you can destroy my kingdom? 世界易主，谁能称霸 ？Bend for your king.
Never.
星球崛起，王国诞生。5月8日周三大荧幕震撼登场。
Generations ago, apes and humans lived side by side.
Why do they hunt her?
She knows the human secrets.
必看 IMAX 大荧幕，亲眼见证。You choose human over apes. 存亡关键之一。
They stole my village.
I know where they're taking your clan.
Nor bend for your king.
Never.
星球崛起，王国诞生。5月8日大荧幕震撼登场。
At halftime, I looked it up for you guys. So far on the season, the Dreamers have only been held below 40 points this season in the first half of play, 4 times with a 1-win, 3-loss record. The only time they did win, though, funny enough, was against the Braves. That was in Game 4 of the Plus League season in Changhua. They did score 51 in the second half, so well, that kind of helps. But as an indicator of how consistent and competitive the Dreamers have been this season, their lowest scoring game is 82 points, and the other 5 Plus League teams in the high 60s, low 70s as their lowest scoring individual game. Meanwhile, on the Brave side of things, they've had 5 games this season scoring below 80 points, which is not exactly a sign of confidence for them. And the only game where they lost by a smaller margin, they lost by 5 points to the Lioneers in the 77-72 game in Hsinchu, only scoring 22 in the second half. So it also looks very different. So far, getting the first half highlight package before we start play again. Tyler Vade, 9 points, 4 rebounds. Showcasing in this game with that highlight play have how strong athleticism, good mobility is his way to be an effective power forward. There's his last 2 games against the Steelers highlighted 32.5 points on 54% shooting, also grabbing 16 rebounds. Previously, he also played against the Lioneers and the Pilots, and I misspoke. He did play at Taipei Heping Gymnasium, but that was nearly a month ago. So you might have heard, blue is the defensive scheme that the Braves will be playing, especially against number 11, Ling Junji, who also had 9 points, but is kind of the offensive engine for the Dreamers, especially in this starting lineup. And immediately, Taipei losing Ling Junji, and a 3 dropped in. Dreamers right back up on top. Alley-oop pass somehow gets through as Chris Johnson banks it home. Definitely was looking like a turnover waiting to happen. So tied up at 42. When we get the printout box scores, definitely see certainly 10, if not 20 times these two teams have been tied up. The two-man game. JB, that's not the swish of a make as Aji offensive rebound. Ryan over Lightning. No. Boyd bounced out. A little wrestling match as Beast will dribble up ahead. Throwing it out of bounds. And between him and Winston, those two veterans have had so much problems with just sound basketball. Having to recover as Walker with the free throw line. Good help as Boyd with the left hand brushes it in. Now Beast on the Iverson cut. Working with Bay. Initially had a pass. Time running down. Has a crease. Out to Lights, he went from plus range, no good. Zijia on the game, 0 for 5 with 2 rebounds and 3 assists. Screen by JB, but Aji passing it out. Boyd giving a big step, still off. Boys got 8 points and 8 rebounds, but the jumper is not exactly working. Across to Tyler Bay, he'll launch it. Will turn and fire and score. And that's the Dreamers now up by 4. McCullough's got 7 points. Like I said, they haven't gone to him to attack any mismatches as much. Going baseline, retreating to a 3. Shot is up and missed. And continues struggle as Achi runs ahead. He'll smoke the layup. Laitigan race back to help. A big break for the Braves. Let's see if they can take advantage. Johnson going to work. Fade away, got it. Perhaps an opportunity missed for the Dreamers. Almost a bad pass as McCullough taking on Chris Johnson and flinging in the layup. Johnson going to the floor. They'll clean up the floor before play gets started again. That makes it a 9-4 third quarter start for the Dreamers. Zaisev kicking it to KJ. A dribble side stepper blocked. McCullough trying to bowl over another Brave, and there's a whistle. Well, so much for my halftime analysis. McCullough's through all different kinds of angles. Definitely unfortunate for KJ to get flinged out of the way, but called for the foul. Oh, it's actually Zaisev coming in fresh in the game, his first on the game. McCullough's been a strong scorer for the Dreamers. 20 points, then 38 in their weekend set of 2 games. Dreamers are coming off a 2-win homestand before tonight. Crushing the Lioneers, then beating the Steelers in overtime. That makes it 4 straight home wins for them, which, funny enough, had a road loss to the Steelers sandwiched in the middle. Marble will come in for JB. A whistle on the sideline as my team was about to start a move. Bad decision by Zaisev as Marble will spin it out of bounds. Zaisev, import-wise, had the best plus-minus at +9, 12 points, 11 rebounds as they can't hang on. Thought he was hit illegally. That definitely just looks like he turned it over. Achi shaking Mai Tian. Back pass to McCullough. 2 dribbles. Flipping it up for a miss. Was close. Numbers for the Braves if they get the ball up. Dreamers clogging the middle. KJ flying away for a miss. Rando Walko in front of Chen. He'll give it a try. It looked true, but wasn't the case. Mai Tian to Zheng Xiangjun, switching to the middle. No! Little tic-tac-toe as Tyler Bay flips it in. Needed basket for the Braves. Ball getting away. Numbers for the Braves. KJ quick fire 3, unconscious. Yeah, big man underneath. The game is 1 point for the Dreamers. How about Marvel to try to calm things down, airballs it. Again, this is the Braves that how they like to play, nice and fast. Almost on the steal. Behind the back, Zheng Xiangjun's fade away, a whistle, and one. Coach Perlman and the Dreamers want to talk it over. Just like that, momentum to the Braves. Playing the second game of a back-to-back. Needing some victories to stay alive in the playoff hunt. We'll go back after the break.
Fubon Angels.
We like you, the viewer, so go ahead and like us back on the YouTube stream. It's a strong Braves run to send us to our timeout right here at about 6:01 left on the third quarter clock. Looking at the play-by-play. It's a 7-0 run, starting with Tyler Bay's layup at about 6:44. Meanwhile, the Dreamers have not scored in a couple minutes since the 8:02 mark. It's Chris McCullough at the line. No good with the free throw. Marble, quick double on him. Floated pass as Achi with a crease. Could flip it in. And Chris McCullough, though, on the other side, following things up with a putback. The scramble, here Zaisev taking on Doe. No. Zheng Xiangjun, look what I found, bumped into, and more free throws coming up. Bay might have got brushed up in the face. Zheng Xiangjun's free throw shooting is becoming a problem. last year's most improved player, but this year only averaging 15 minutes played when he can get in. He also has 6 DNPs on the year, only 369 minutes played in aggregate. Blocked from behind, but the Braves can't secure the rebound. Just about 5 seconds on the shot clock. So, of course, on the perimeter, it might be tough for Chen to keep up, but if you can force these layups, he's a very capable shot blocker. Marble getting around and shooting another air ball. Foul first as Jay caught the basketball after his dunk. Seems like a dangerous thing to do, but that's how athletic he is and how unathletic I am. Four team fouls for the Dreamers. Double Chen staying in front of Zhou. No whistle on that hit as the Dreamers will come away with it. Chen from the short corner, and that'll put the Dreamers back up on top. Whistle off ball as Bay went down. I don't know if that's a pull the rug situation, and certainly would be curious as to why Tyler Bay went down. Theoretically, he should hold his ground to score, but of course, on the replay, I think Devin Marble not putting up an invalid argument there, but in any case, the play is dead now. 12 points for Tyler. Too strong on the second. So, like I said, first half was the Dreamers who struggled to convert at the line, but it's the Braves. Only 2 for 4. Marble shaking, baking. Got one in the air. His fade away. High degree of difficulty as nobody blocked out Julian Boyd. Help comes. Flipping it up, but a miss. He'll have to earn it from the line. Nothing easy. You're gonna look at Evan Marble just being patient, and eventually a window of opportunity. Points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists for Mr. Marble. Has been around a little bit. He's got quite an extensive resume playing overseas. Tyler Bay beating his man, scoring, and counted. So it's a little bit of number 30 on number 40, these few go-arounds. Just a powerful dribble, and Marble did make contact before flying out of bounds. Tied up at 56 on the bonus free throws. A whistle as Chen Xiangjun came to help. No switch on the screen, so to the other side, Chen show a double as Jerry will left. No, Boyd picking up another offensive rebound. Marble from plus range as Bay will pull it down. Chance for the Braves to go ahead. TJ down to Johnson, spinning around, but ball loose. It's the Dreamers with a takeaway. The Dreamers can get back up on top. Cross matched up, Chen. The Braves recover. Screen, skip pass. Boyd blocked by Chen Xiangjun, taking it out of bounds, but 3.7 left on the clock. That's a cool, handsome, tall, and cold going to work on the outside. I will not translate that again today, but that's the Chen Xiangjun's nickname. Makes a lot more sense in Mandarin. Clock running down to the corner, and a travel call. Dreamers switching now as Tokoyu down to Chen Xiangjun, Walko guarding. Spinning baseline. I think there was a partial block as the ball will fall into the hands of Boyd. Looks like the Braves settle for that ISO unnecessarily. Josh getting in the way, but gambling as Walko's got a lane. His three is up and missed. To Julian Boyd, look what I found. Contact as it's going to be a charge this time. Definitely one of those close plays. And I'd have to agree with JB there. He was in position. I would say Bay's taking on other guys and won. It's just one of those times where you keep driving and kind of put yourself in danger on the switch and on the switch again. One down, about 28 feet airballs it as Johnson looking a pass forward. Not exactly how they draw it up, and a whistle. Foul on Jerry as Tyler Bay going strong to the basket. It is not a night for three-point shooting. Thankfully, our camera people are safe on the baseline there. They now up to 60 points on the free throw. Dreamers on the quarter, 1 of 9 shooting the three. Braves only 1 of 6. Second free throw gets it to go. Looks like Roger wants to Get another perimeter defender in there. Steve-O for Josh. They're looking for Boyd. Chen in front of him. Got a crease. Johnson's block attempt, no, but a missed shot anyways. Braves don't think they're going to go for a 2-for-1. Set up horns. 16-second shot clock, game clock difference. Chen Xiangjun, now Johnson screening. Pass to Steve-O, firing away. Missing as nothing on the rebound. 16 seconds for the Dreamers. Bay matches up to Marble. Boyd immediately staying at the high post to screen. He's got an angle. Missing his previous shot and missing again as Johnson to Bay. Just another rebound. So after 3 quarters of play, we still have a tight ball game on our hands. Dreamers coming into town. Braves defending home court on a back-to-back. 58 all, heading into the 4th and final frame.
来咯，一起看一下大荧幕，跟着我们钟荣一起比爱心，左手左手，对，谢谢。欢迎来到勇士主场，来左手跟着钟荣一起比爱心，用左手用左手，小曹左手左手，这是右手左手，对对对，非常可爱，来喽，左手左手，很好，一起跟钟荣比个爱心，来喽，小朋友，左手左手。谢谢大家，左手借给钟荣，左手，我再想一次是左手哦。好，郑先生左手，欢迎 Josh 来到勇士主场，来欢迎左手跟着钟荣一起比爱心。好，欢迎左手一起来，谢谢。来了，小朋友，左手借给钟荣，很好，很好，很好，一起共组爱心，欢迎。来，小朋友用左手，一起组成一个大爱心。来，两位不要害羞，左手借给钟荣。Hello， 欢迎你喽。很好，左手借给钟荣，起来。来，杰米，左手很好。
巴西球迷 Oh My Basketball 是我本人在 Ivy Bar 学英文吧，教你篮球的英文术语，欢迎大家点资讯栏连结一起学习。Some notes from the third quarter. We're expecting a little bit more scoring fireworks, but maybe a focal point for the Dreamers. Hachi held to 3 points on just 1 made 3. Devin Marble 0 for 5, only scoring on free throw shooting. But Julian Boyd was there for 8 rebounds just to his name in the quarter alone. And on the other side, Tyler Blade hit 11 minutes and 32 seconds of 12 minutes in the quarter. Got a corner jumper, getting the bounce, and that's how we get things started. Chen on the handoff, trying to get a back pass off of a Brave and out of bounds. Michael Singletary, not featuring the jersey, which our broadcast and myself mistaken for his teammates. It was actually representative of his 3 boys. 5 seconds, Boyd short as team rebounding. Scooping up ahead, and Chris Johnson will get a reverse dunk in. 62-58 for the Braves. gamble paid off by CJ there. Down low to McCullough. Dreamers want to get a score going. Block from behind. Have to try again. 4.4 on the shot clock. No Dreamers got back. And Chris Johnson making light work of that. Open attack. Boyd with pressure in his face, getting the rebound. And missing the first putback, then making the second. Bad blockout effort by the Braves there. Bad pass as Chen will steal and eventually miss the coast-to-coast layup. The ball got on the basket and no interference called. Chris Johnson from close range. Back to Boyd with Chris McCullough cutting. Seems like the Braves defensively are lacking concentration. Backwards pocket pass as Chris Johnson just off and two Braves hit each other. Numbers for the Dreamers. Chen will fire away. No. KJ's rebound. And Laitino saves it inbounds. Aji almost got the steal. Definitely some dicey moments for the Braves. The Dreamers really raring to get back ahead in the ball game. Line change for the Braves as Coach Rogers has mentioned before, when your fatigue levels go down, your concentration also goes, and that's kind of what I saw from that last KJ pass. Flip pass, Zaisa from up close scores it over Derek. Good feed by Josh there. Aji to Derek. Still time on the clock. Finds McCullough. Guarded by Zimsham on the perimeter. Backdoor, the layup. Tapped in by Chris McCullough. Originally was going to be an assist. I think it'll be close the rest of the way, boys and girls. Pass and Zaisef was hit. Gonna look at Chen. Not for his lay-in. McCullough cleaning things up. Number 5 for the Dreamers, 15 points, 14 rebounds. Zaisef after the free throw, he's got another one. 7 points of only 3 of 7 shooting. And Awako wide open, he knocks it down. Sure, concern if you're a Braves fan, if the Dreamers can start bombing away from 3. Randall Walko, his first basket of the game. Nice chance for the counter, no. Olive's got the space. The shot is up for a miss. Derek in the vicinity, but out of bounds. Ball for the Braves. They're going to call a timeout. Lots of fatigue and perhaps need some direction. Like East Asia Super League's Mark Fisher, the man in the red shirt, has snagged himself some pretty nice seats to tonight's game. As we detailed before, the Braves overall in the season have been the weakest fourth quarter team. If we look at points scored versus points allowed, minus 1.4 is the worst in the Plus League. The Dreamers are near the top at plus 1.3. In fact, the #1 team plus 1.33. If we want to open up the numbers, they score 24 points and allow 22.7. Meanwhile, Braves score 21.9, give up 23.3. So far, 9-7 Dreamers. That's why they're still ahead of the game. Zaitsev wide open. The 3 on the way and pure. The 1 ATO well used as McCullough going up against Big Z. Switching direction, bumping him and scoring. Mr. McCullough heating up in the fourth. 19 points overall. 6 points on the quarter. Maiching in a bad spot, but slipping to Z, flipping the layup in. McCullough, but on the right wing, stepping on Zaitsev's shoe. The whistle comes. Need to be a little bit cleaner with the hands. Jay Chen will head off for veteran Lu Guanliang, or Ryan. Trying to Walko on the weak side, but McCullough terminating the dribble. Derek, still time on the clock. Dribble step back on the way, short as Bay almost out of his reach there. Zaitsev steps up for the screen as Lightian goes right. See, having made one, another on the way, bingo! Here, Zaitsev emerging as the Braves hero out of the timeout. He's got quickly 17 points. For double team show against Ryan. Derek losing the handle and out of bounds. They save Braves basketball. Perhaps a replay coming up. And indeed, it will be a challenge by Coach Perlman. Not a bad thing for the Braves. They'll get to talk it over. Momentum on their side. Zaitsev, a personal 7-point run. That was not a three from the corner. As you see from behind, Zokoye might have been the one that caused that turnover. Ten points on perfect 4-4 shooting for the Ukrainian big. Zaitsev now a couple years teetering on the thought of perhaps retiring from the game. Previously played in Taiwan in the SBL before three-time champ with the Braves, going for a fourth. Boyd, time running down, offering up a prayer. Backdoor as the ball between the wickets of Josh. Achi stepping into one, so close. Has batted ball. And a Walko hit, and eventual whistle comes. I think it's maybe delayed, but the right call. Randall Walko had to right through two bodies to get that rebound. 21-6 in offensive rebounding. There you see B-Lighting, and that's clean, but Zokoye, you're bumping him, and that would have caused the travel. That cannot be considered clean defense. Unlike previous quarters, they have fouls to give. Marble getting into some trouble, flinging a sideways pass as Lingtree, big arc. A couple of Dreamers in the vicinity, as looks like Ihor Zaitsev might have hurt his hand. 11% three-point shooting for the Dreamers, south of 30% for the Braves. The Braves got to do a much better job blocking out. There you see Dobleton running into the forearm. Aitigun on the screen, slip pass, and a two-handed jam by Ihor Zaitsev. Just keep on feeding the big man. Dreamers try to counter. Achi step back over the head of Marble. And this one slipping away. Coach Perlman does high timeouts in his pocket. Josh in the post. Nobody springing open, so he'll slip on Randall Walko just off. Marble going middle, back pass. Jerry not blocked and laying it in. Number 88, Dobleton, connecting for his first points of the night. Jack will line up a three, short. Still a one-possession ball game as slipping behind and could not handle it. It's Marble again. But Lingtree, the passer, Marble, the would-be ball catcher. Pass receiver, shall we say. 16 turnovers for the Braves, 14 for the Dreamers. Waiting for the action to take place. Down to Bay, flipping it to Zaitsev. A leaning runner, yes! (76-71) for the boys in pinks. As a blocking foul first, third by the Braves. Chris McCullough has 4 personal on the Dreamer side, but I'll wait for the update on the Braves line. That will be Igor Zaitsev's second personal as the Dreamers call timeout. Previously called one at the just about 6:01 mark in the third quarter. Let's listen in. Before we get back to the action, Igor Zaitsev getting the highlight package. 14 points on a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. Getting a couple of dimes from his teammates. Notably on the quarter, Lai Ting-un has 5 assists. Zhou Guoyu has 3. As the Braves now have 22 as a squad. Perhaps not a high enough number for Coach Roger considering their number of turnovers, but they are in positive territory in that regards on the Dreamer side. 13 assists, led by Devin Marbles 4, but 15 turnovers as a squad. I was looking at fouls. Inbound, Z to Walko. I think that was the intended target anyways. He's got a crease, runs into Zhang, flipping it to Bay. After taking a hit, will gain his ground, and the Braves have a stop. Z taking it slow and an early whistle on the wrap. Dreamers do have fouls to give. As mentioned before, Chris McCullough with 4. No, Chris McCullough with 4 fouls. The only one in any trouble as Bay lost it for a sec, almost 3 seconds. And Chen from close range blows it. So a chance for the Dreamers. And a Walko cut off baseline. I think this is a foul call. Perhaps just out of bounds. Still going to stay Dreamers on the coffin corner there. We are under 2 minutes left in the ball game. McCullough initially had a shot, going to the layup, no. Jerry from up close blocked that first as Chen taps it out of bounds. Randall Walker will head to the bench. Well-deserved rest, but I'm sure he'd like to stay in. Staying on McCullough, forced back, ball getting out. Referees having a conference. I think it's definitely a little bit nervous time for the Dreamers. McCullough wants a challenge, and they were successful with their last one, so they can issue the challenge. So they will issue the challenge. You know, look, Zheng Xiangjun, good hands to force a tough catch. Kind of looked like it went off with Zheng Xiangjun's knee, but that's the angle that the referee was cut off. This might be the definitive one. So McCullough's thigh, Zheng Xiangjun's knee, and I'd imagine, based on the replay, Dreamers might get the ball back, and they will. Still plenty of time on the shot clock, so Coach Perlman has his full playbook open, unlike the last time they challenged and won. McCullough going to the baseline. Chen right there. Early double sent. Now switched. Pass through Ryan. Clutching, missing. Got his own board back, and it looked like he threw the ball out of bounds. I'm sure he would say he got hit on the way down. Again, good defense by Zheng Xiangjun to force that initial miss, and it's kind of a scramble for that second rebound. Coach Perlman calling another timeout. He has no more full timeouts left in the game, but a player called timeout. That will be 30 seconds. As said before, the Dreamers' low-scoring game on the season, 82 points. And based on the time left in the game, if the Braves can make it to 8-0, 80 points, it'd be tough for the Dreamers. That would be a 9-point lead as of right now. So to stay in the game, it would take three three-pointers. Zheng Xiangjun, after yesterday having 11 points in 15 minutes in tonight's action, being able to stay on the floor for now north of 22 minutes. A little bit of pressure. Braves get across, just beating the 8-second violation. Slip pass, Zheng Xiangjun. Tyler Bay, 6 seconds left on the shot clock, hits the rim. Zysep in the vicinity. It looks like it'll be for the Dreamers. Now the Braves can challenge. Not exactly the worst thing in the world. you do have the challengers left, and the Braves have 2 full timeouts left as well. We'll get another look as the Dreamers will head back down. It definitely looks like Zaitsev touched it. Chris McCullough, his 3, yes! Not over yet. 2-point game. Nightingale hesitant to go right at Aji. Now with some help, he's got a lane, blocked from behind. Marble with the ball, 40 seconds left. Ryan, back to Marble, across to McCullough. And the non-shooter Jerry ends up with it. McCullough again, but short. A foul as Tokoyer ended up on the ground. Game's not over yet. Fifth foul from McCullough, so not the end of the world. He'll stay in. 6 fouls before you're out here in the Plus League. I'm sure the Dreamers want to have Julian Boyd in there with his energy, but his poor shooting is definitely an obstacle. Timeout on the floor.
Okay. So now, pass comes out, we foul, hit 1. So we go for steal first. We can't get steal, we go foul. We're playing quicks. Here we go, let's go. Hey, Dreamers on 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
要球，5 1还 pick and roll， 好，或者拿到球喊修他要都可以。来，加油加油！他会犯，拿好球他会犯规，他会犯规。来，喂。
So if it's going to be a foul strategy, the best free throw shooters for the Braves, TJ at 88%, but really hasn't played very much. Perhaps the injury in his way. Chris Johnson, 81%. Haven't seen him in a little bit. KJ at 77%. Haven't seen him in a little bit. The best guy among these 5 is Tyler Bay at 15 for 20. To deny the first option. Dangerous pass as there's the foul. Boyd knew he kind of overcommitted, so reaching back to foul. And 1 more before free throws coming up. So I'm sure Coach Perlman says he wants the basketball, get the steal before committing the foul. Tyler Bay open, getting around, missing the dunk, and that's a big one as eventually there is a whistle, but I'd like to see that one again. Foul or no foul, you definitely think Tyler Bay should get the 2 points, however he can. So you'll get a first look. There might be just a slight flick on the arm. That would be a really good catch by the referee. Tyler Bay and Devin Marble having a conference. I don't know if they can negotiate the foul situation with the referees. So it kind of in a twistabout way does result in the Braves' best percentage free throw shooter to the line. focusing up on the game. Bay 4 of 5 from the charity stripe. Lots of ball game left, and again, the Dreamers do have their short timeout. Flanking the back rim, so still nervous energy in the building. Making the second. So apparently the scorer's table was a little bit late. If the Dreamers had a guy at the scorer's table, that would be a valid reason to stop the game, because the free throw made means substitutions. Chen CEO of the Plus League, taking over for Blackie Chen. Over there, members of the Tai family. Now a short timeout by the Dreamers. So deciding they want to not only change personnel, but perhaps drop a different play.
We red shot! You've got to scream to get the guard open! Oh, shot的话要挡哦，要试试上。Red shot here! 你往路这边地 here， here， 每个人保护一个三分。挡到就换 ，all switch， 挡到就换 ，all switch，attack one side。所以一开始你的站位，祥军会在这边，会 B 在这边 ，Z you here。我一开始先不守球 ，TB here， 逼他往上传啊，不要让他传到 corner， 这边一定不能 ，no corner 对 ，no corner 对，啊，来 go one stop， 拿到球 hold， 哎，拿到球抱住啊，来，对。
So as you can imagine, the Braves are an all switch, want to prevent a clean three-point attempt. Sounds like the fans want the Dreamers to hurry up. From the front court, Ling Junji to inbound. Josh is his defender. Marble popping up. McCullough, swirl play, flipping it out of bounds. Doug vacated his wing spot. And that's not exactly the execution you expect on a design play. Well, Marble and Doug are not a pairing that sees a lot of time together. There was a little bit of a look. They did have 15 seconds to work with, so it's not like they really needed to rush. Now, of course, on the front court inbound, it's 14. Full timeout by the Braves is assuming they would choose to inbound it from the front court. Only 8.5 seconds left.
If they switch, you just go catch ball. If they will foul. If they follow, 如果他是 follow 的话 ，set screen for beast curve， 先进好，迪恩你帮我站这边，好，他会犯规拿到球 ，beast 在这边，所以 set screen first，TB go corner layup or TB。
If you heard, Beast might be coming into the game, but yesterday, only 3 of 7 from the free throw line. Zijie has not scored yet tonight. Leitingen has made 2 of 2. Johnson 4 of 5 from the line. well, whoever catches the basketball, security has got to be the thing, but they cannot commit a 5-second turnover. Tyler Bay across the formation, now Beast free for a second as our number 6 referee got caught falling asleep there on the ball. So more drama here in the building. We've previously had our funkiness with short timeouts before.
拿到球，往篮筐运球，他会犯规。喂。
Well, we can say good team officiating as the crew chief helped call that player timeout from across the court. Over the top, dangerous passes. Bay dribble past a couple, and there will be a foul. 6.3 left. It took the entire Dreamer squad to chase down Tyler there. Tyler Bay trying to make it to 22 points. Will get the bounce, so 2-possession game. No timeouts left for the Dreamers to advance the basketball. It'll take a miracle. After 1 and 2, substitutions first. The Dreamers are headed home for next weekend's play. Braves have another game on Tuesday. 3 dribbles and a shot. Forced into a miss. Josh will pick up the rebound, and time will expire. The Braves survive and move on to look ahead to Tuesday night, 79-74. Nearing a low-scoring game, but we've seen lower on the season, unfortunately. After yesterday, 32 points, 10 rebounds. Tonight, Tyler Bay, 22 points, 9 rebounds. And no small credit to Igor Zaisev, 18 points, 14 of those coming in the fourth quarter. We'll be going to a break before wrapping things up from Taipei Hoping Gymnasium, where the Braves emerge victorious.
好，接下来我们一起来欢迎今晚的最佳表现最有价值球员，欢迎小福赛瑟夫。好，我们准备要请小福签名之前，我们来中间。先请小福跟他打招呼。
Hello everyone, thank you for your support. Let's go, please.
马上呢，我们就要请小福来签名球。那请我们的计票朋友要赶快来哦，待会也会请小福来丢出。好，现在签的签名球给大家。
It's just life, that's how it is. I'm on the move, make way for me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions.
好，计票得主都来了吗？ 好，那我们就邀请小夫来送给我们第一位朋友来合照。看这边哦
Here's Zaitsev, again with a wrap on that right elbow. He's suffered a cut before and hitting the forearm on this game. Didn't stop him for emerging as the one of many heroes for the Braves on the night. It was a real tough defensive drag-em-out fight between them and the Formosa Dreamers, the road team tonight, who this on the game grabbed nearly 20 more rebounds than the Braves. So you enjoyed the action tonight. Well, the Braves are at it again on Tuesday, their third game in 4 days against the Kings, coming off their Saturday victory against the Lioneers. They put themselves ahead of the Lioneers for third place, and the Braves clearly have a fourth place target in mind. The Lioneers, 2 straight losses, 18 wins, 18 losses. Braves, 16, now 17 wins and 19 losses on their season. Our Mandarin broadcast duo is Ling Zilong and Tiong Kui, breaking down the Braves getting 2 straight victories for the first time after the Lunar New Year break. It's been big. And the Dreamers forced or taking the lowest 3-point percentage on their season. 5 of 40 was a huge highlight in this game, or low light, depending on your perspective. On behalf of our Mandarin broadcast duo, I've been Ryan Chen. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.